Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
All right, buddy.
Vanderpump is back, everybody. Vanderpump season 11 premiere, notes on a scandal. It's been a while, Brian. Love the show. Excited for it to be back. I know you're excited as well, right?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I have some things that I want to run by you. What you think? But yeah, I'm excited for it to be back for sure.
A notable episode title here, notes on a scandal. This really was a where are they now type of episode. Where does the group stand? This is months post Scandoval. Where is Ariana and Tom's situation? What about Tom and Katie? What about the bars? What about the restaurants? How does Lisa feel now, months later? Have we heard from Raquel slash Rachel? Where's Lala's take going on? Why and where is Sheena going to be able to make this about herself? We figure out a way to get all of that right into episode one. So I think a lot of people may say like, "Hey, it's a boring episode," but like, look, like there's not going to be a scandal every episode, and there needs to be some catch up here. And it seems like a lot of them hadn't been spending a lot of time together. So I think overall we are going to start seeing the pot boil, especially with Sandoval arriving. But I just said a lot, Brian. There's a lot going on. What's first thing on your mind?
How do they live together? Is really where I'm like kind of stuck. Like that part of the episode happened, and I couldn't shake it. I honestly can't shake it. It's just making me question if you hate somebody that much. I don't care if you're communicating through an assistant. Like the house isn't even big. My house that's about as big as my house.
Yeah. Look, everyone, even this is still going on in present day. Again, this is not something that the spoilers, it's commonly discussed. Even the Vial podcast came out today with Sandoval and Schwartz on there, and they talk about it again. The thing that shocked me was I always assumed this was like a financial problem. And maybe initially, maybe before all the Scandoval stuff, funny enough that there wasn't money in there for it. But to find out that Tom has offered to buy her out, and I'm sure it's not like a discounted rate, it's probably just like at what he paid or what it's worth half now. And for Ariana to not want to do that, mainly, frankly, out of spite, and to not want to have to be the only one to have to move, that's fully within her right. Look, I'm not here to tell her like that's right or that's wrong. What I will say is that seeing how we will talk about Lala reaching out to Rachel and people still harping about Sandoval and Schwartz obviously still being on his side. If it's gonna suck. And I know some people are gonna bash me for it, but whatever. I just think this is what it is. If you're these people, if Ariana continues to draw a hard line on every single thing, refusing to talk to Schwartz, refusing to have any sort of, oh my God, someone talk to Rachel, boom, you're out. If Sandoval is going to make it back into this group. Like it's going to happen. And so she's going to have to decide if that's okay or if it's team me or team him and that's it. Because if that's the case, by the end of this season, it's going to basically just be her and Katie.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I was getting tired of her 15 minutes in, to be honest with you. Like, why would you? I'm sorry, I'm going to keep going back to the house thing. Like, why would you want to stay there if they also like hooked up there? You know what I mean? Like,
It's
why would you?
crazy.
Yeah, why? I don't understand. I don't understand that. Maybe it's just still blowing my mind that that's all I'm like stuck on. But I agree with you. Like, the show would I think be not fun to watch if it's like this the entire time. Like the hard, like you said, the hard line.
Uh, I mentioned Lala. We can talk quickly about Lala. Her mom's living with her now. The brother moved to LA. Still going through the custody battle with our boy Randall.
Yeah.
Um,
I love how she doesn't say his name anymore. It was like
she
remember
refused,
once he
like
was like, I won't
Voldemort.
say his name. Then it's Randall, 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 Randall. Now it's like
Literally
my ex.
Voldemort. Yeah, it's back to when before she wouldn't let
Yep.
anyone know who he
Yep.
was. Like the
Yep.
secret now, the
Yep.
benefactor. Now it's back.
Yep.
Uh, I'm glad that like it seems like she's got like, a pretty balanced like family life at least right now. I mean, I'm happy for her there. She is the first one who's crossed over the line, and she has reached out to Raquel. She knows what it's like to be the other girl, to be the one everyone hates. I just I don't really buy it. I don't
No,
really buy it.
no. A lot of things seemed very staged to me tonight.
I don't
Very
buy it.
staged. She's like,
I don't.
yeah, I know exactly how she feels, and it's like, Yeah, I don't know.
This sounds like you want to come off as
It
not
was
beating somebody when they're down.
right, and was it Ariana's confessional or was it Katie's? Where it's like if somebody did that to Randall, how would she actually react?
Yeah, no,
It
that
said
was
that that was spot on. That was
well, no, I mean Lala's a hypocrite. I mean, Lala sets very hard lines in the sand, and that's why I'm not very surprised that Lala is jumping over and being the first one to reach out there. What's going to be interesting is like, how does she, if this is like she's saying, this is a very anti Sandoval, thing, and to reach out and say, like, I know this guy like terrorized you. I'm just very curious, like, what it takes. It's what's going to piss a lot of people off, I think, is that he's not going to have to work that hard. He's going to go to a few public events and they're going to kind of tease him and he's going to talk to people. And by like midway through the season, they're all just going to be like, he's going to be hanging out with them again. You can't really avoid him. They do everything together.
yeah. I mean, this is what kind of comes with the show is in all shows. A lot of shows we watch, like the cast, the core, even if they hate each other. I mean, do you hate money that much that you're not gonna like suck it up?
Uh, One person doesn't hate money. The fourth member of Scandoval, Sheena Shea. Sheena, it's, always got something. So she's diagnosed with OCD now. So that's what we're supposed to feel bad for plenty of people diagnosed with OCD. But she has something that they need to diagnose with somebody else. Sheena's a narcissist. Sheena
Facts.
actually thinks she's like an equally party to like the scandal and like is affected and oh my god, I had the restraining order placed against me. Let me remind everybody here. She done punched her in the face, punched Raquel in the face in New York after she, like whatever, like yeah, you're your friends back, whatever, but like you punch somebody, you might get sued, especially somebody like her. So like she acted like this girl just like got her out of nowhere, like she popped the girl.
Yeah, I mean,
Am I crazy?
no, you're not. No, and like, a lot of, like anytime she starts going like I'm just like SMH, man, SMH. And
Like
she
I
kisses
mentioned,
sports. Like I mean, in the I didn't. I mean, what the heck is that?
who, but not talking to her.
Well, Sheena. Then they at this preview said that Sheena kisses sports.
Oh yeah, but they kissed like a couple of years ago, apparently in
Oh, this is
Vegas.
no, this is not.
This is in the past, but this is like I don't know if it was while they were married or while
Oh,
they were
okay, and then it comes
engaged
out.
or
Okay.
whatever. But it's like another time, so it would have been like I think that means that he cheated on her 3 times. That means right because there was always like the 2 known kisses that like have been like reported and like always
Oh,
go in the
okay. So we're talking.
flashbacks.
Yeah, okay.
So
Well,
it's like the
was she with
third
Brock?
one now in the timeline we know
Was
of.
she with Brock?
I don't know. I don't think
I don't
so.
even know why I care. I don't even know why I care.
Who cares about Brock? Brock's got a
No, I don't know. I'm not
family
talking
in
about Brock.
Australia.
I just
Like,
I don't know if I care about Sheena and like this storyline. I mean,
well, I
it's
care about Sheena because she's going to insert herself into it. So we're going to have to care. We're going to have to watch her cry to Sandoval. We're going to watch her cry. She's going to fight probably with Ariana at some point by the season. Like, it's just,
she's gonna fight with Katie 100%, even though they
oh,
make
well, Katie
fake
doesn't,
makeup.
Katie's never liked her. So why is
Yeah,
that going to start now? Like, news flash, girl. I wrote that here. I'm like, you're never going to be friends with her. This girl doesn't like you. She never has, never will. Like,
yeah.
it's not going to change.
Like I know we got it. This episode should have been 2 hours. Honestly, like
Yeah, because I didn't feel like we got a lot. Like James had the night the cool. He's got a new house. He did the Tom Tom gig. We saw Lisa. We saw Ken. Ken didn't speak, but again, even Lisa. Why is the only thing we're hearing from Lisa in the premiere just about like, oh, I hope people start to change their mind on Raquel?
I
It's
don't know.
like,
Yeah, it's.
why? I
I'm
just
gonna
want her
say.
back for the ratings.
I'm gonna say. I thought this episode wasn't that very good.
No, it's not like a top tier episode. It
It,
just
but I
had
mean,
to
it's
hit.
just like so we've waited this long, and then we just got stuff that kind of seems like they filmed the next day. Honestly,
There
is
was
the
no
way.
real difference. We know that it was 3 months or 6 months later because we know that like Sandoval
Yeah,
was
I
filming
mean, I just like
Spec
I don't
Ops show.
know. Show us a little bit of day to day of like.
There should have been a fight in the first episode. There should have been something bigger. They could have had the 2 hour premiere. It makes sense. Again, they're just the Bravo
Yeah,
is smart though.
yeah,
They're
they
gonna
know.
do
I mean, they know
one
what they're doing,
hour
but
every week for as many weeks as they can do it.
yeah, they could have done an hour of like this, and then we have an hour of just like a normal episode. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, they end up counting. Like, even watch what happens. We have Lala tonight and Rappaport, but like I would have liked to have two
is
Vanderpump
he
people.
like a super fan?
Yeah, he's like a Bravo super fan. So, and he's friends with
He's,
Andy Cohen.
he's
So
annoying too.
crap. I could go do that for a while too. It's a
Yeah.
whole other podcast. Um, yeah. So I think that's really the notable things I really want to talk about here from the premiere. Everyone, let us know. What do you think? Anything irrelevant going on in real life that you want us to talk about? Now that we're back into Vanderpump, we'll probably will start doing more of those news videos and things. So things will probably start to come out a lot more now that we are, back in the season is going. Make sure you check out everything else we are covering on the channel. A lot of playlists, a lot of shows that are on now, a lot of shows that are upcoming, such as Survivor, Love is Blind, season 6, apparently Love is Blind, All Stars, which we've joked about. We could definitely go back on the podcast and find us saying that they should do this. Like, I know that we've said that before.
I'm convinced that we dictate a lot of shows that are new.
We have good ideas. We're ideas guys. If this is your first time watching us too, welcome here for Vanderpump. Please like and subscribe. Like I said, we're covering a ton of other things, including other Bravo shows. So for myself, Brian, everyone at the Reality Guys, really appreciate everybody watching. Peace.